So, when you're a person who's done a lot of personal development or personal work, or been in a lot of therapy, or even like me, someone who coaches and talks about these kind of things all day, it can still be useful to access things like crisis lines or community supports when you're feeling a little stuck yourself. So, crisis lines is something that I've used throughout my life a ton. It is an immediate way, pretty immediate in most cities, to get just a human contact, to just even give you that, like, can you reflect back to me what's going on inside of me? It can also be supportive because typically they're skilled in at least getting you access to some nervous system regulation when you're feeling overwhelmed and can't quite cognitively get there yourself. They're typically pretty non-judgmental as well because they experience all sorts of things. And they often have connections with resources that can be quicker access than maybe trying to like look on Psychology Today to find a therapist and then being on a waiting list forever. So my regular therapist is on vacation, and I had something come up that was pretty overwhelming for me, and I just gave Crisis a quick call, asked them if they knew of anyone who takes someone just sort of like a walk in without having to be like your regular person. And they said they didn't know about that, but our community, just like half an hour away, has a daily drop in support group that requires no sign-ups, no payment. It's just a walk in, and you get to be with a therapist, with a group of people, and sort of get support and connection in whatever way you can. So a local crisis line can be a great resource for finding something like that. And also another way to get quick, support without having to do a big waiting list or anything is any kind of a 12-step group. Generally, what you're looking for is one that says open, so that if you can't find one that like kind of meets your profile, you can still go and get sort of the general idea of like people being honest about the pain that they're in, connecting with resources and support, and just kindness, openness, honesty can be really great. So, as a starting point, there are things like Al-Anon and AA, which most communities will have a meeting. And if you're wanting to go in person, and then if you're open to online, there are like thousands of 12-step groups in all sorts of areas, whatever meets your profile online. Since COVID, there's thousands. So try it out.